Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one, as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Shohei Ohtani gets the ball for the Angels in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So striding in, Ken Shea. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Mariners, second baseman, Ken Shea.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right. Calhoun is there, and he has it for the out. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing if that man hitting 8th can continue to stay hot. Yeah, 8. He won the Silver Slugger for the DH. The man is supposed to hit, right? Well, he can hit, and man, did he put on a show in that DH spot last year.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Kinsler moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, shortstop, Victor Wolf.
Next for Seattle, Victor Wolf. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Mariano Oshiro, the Japanese left-hander, is tasked with the starting job. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy has a good repertoire of pitches, and he throws also a knuckle curveball. One guy comes to mind, Mike Mussina, former Oriole and Yankee pitcher, had a real good knuckle curve. It's not an easy pitch to learn, and what's more difficult, it's a difficult pitch for umpires to call strikes, and that's why we don't see a lot of pitchers using it today.
Now in the box, Andrelton Simmons. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball in there for a called strike. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Now the moment now to take a look at the starting 9 for Mike Scioscia's Angels. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything, or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1 and 2. Popped him up. Tan has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, center fielder, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. We are still scoreless. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Santo Salter. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And let's take a look at second baseman Ian Kinsler. One of the real grinders in our sport. A leadoff hitter that creates problems, not only with his power, but the ability to steal bags. And on defense, one of the quickest double play turns in the game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way in front of a great slider that time. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Into the box, Jay Chen, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the out.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
Yeah, he had the right idea trying to bust him inside, but that pitch caught too much of the plate, and he took it deep for a 2-run homer. That was a nice swing of the bat.
Batting 7, left fielder.
Standing in now, Leo. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line, and it in fact lands in the corner, foul. One out, nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1-2.
Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Another 1-2 delivery. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Trout. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting in, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, coming off a season in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger at DH. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it ain't coming back. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run from Nelson Cruz. And the M's have taken a 3-0 lead.
Now that one is definitely worth looking at again with our show track technology. It had plenty of distance to get out of the park, and you can see why when it's hit at 115 miles an hour. That's not something you see every day.
Batting ninth, right fielder, Mitch.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. He's around first, heading for 2. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is in there.
Up next for Seattle.
Digging in to try it again, Ken Shea. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Calhoun is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Here's Justin Upton now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Upton in a hole. 0-2 the count to him.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Upton awaits the 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
0-1, here it comes. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Zach
And now for the Angels, Zach Cozart, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
2-0 now. Young leads off first with one away. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Called strike two. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Waiting on it is Henniger.
And he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
batting seventh, first baseman, Jeffrey Marte.
Here's Jeffrey Marte now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. 0-1 pitch on its way. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. A runner on first with two away. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with two gone.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one. Driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double. And he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 0-1 the count. Runners at second and third with two gone. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
The 1-1 home. 1-2 now. Here he comes in two strikes. And he's down on strikes, so they get two men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Angels strand a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in now for the Mariners, Jason Tan. 0-for-1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this is a foul ball. Boy, that was awfully close. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the four umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. Boy, and here's a drive deep left field, and the long ball's going to bite him for the third time today as this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left as the Mariners have opened up a 4-0 lead. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Roll, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Into the box. Wolf, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Calhoun moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Center fielder number 6.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Santo Salter. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
In now, Blue Yabu. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Salter, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. One ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Foul ball.
Rounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Jay Chen, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Mariners add to their lead thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's 4-0 Seattle. Ready now for L.A. Martin Maldonado. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. No balls and a strike to count. Big swing at the knuckle curve. Gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called. And that'll be the first out of the inning.
Striding in once again, Andrelton Simmons. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. Ball one to start the at-bat. And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. His fifth strikeout already, and there are two gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Ian Kinsler.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Salter going back on it at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. Ready for another chance? Leo. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Left side, but well foul.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
So 1 away now. Here's Nelson Cruz.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Haniger can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitcher's hands well, but a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. The 0-2 once more. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Upton, or simply J-Up, who was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Hit high and deep to left field. Leo going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, designated hitter, Chris Young.
So now 2 away for Chris Young. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And low, it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Leo moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Angels are gone in order. They're down 4-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ken Shea.
Second baseman, Ken Shea.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the fifth.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Into the box, Jason Tan. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Victor Wolf.
Ready for another shot now. Victor Wolf, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball in his eyes. 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely 0 reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Into the box now, Santo Salter, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Bounce to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Lou Yabu.
Ready once again, Lou Yabu. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. They lead it 4-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Zach Cozart will start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just missed with a breaking ball. Cozart, a 32-year-old veteran. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Takes a knee-high fastball. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up the bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Noah Ramirez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 25.
Digging in to try it again, Jay Chen. First delivery to him on the way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Ramirez, 28 years old. He was a 4th-round selection back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch, the 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
In now, Leo. He swings and grounds it to short. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Nelson Cruz will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. The 1-0 home is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
The count now at 2-1. Leo stands at first with 1 out. Yanked on the ground down the line. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll pull into 2nd with 1 away.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ken Shea. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And the runner stuck in a pickle between 3rd base and home. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Mariners forced to settle for 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Martin Maldonado will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the throw in gets away from him. And he'll pull into 2nd here with nobody out.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their 2nd hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Swing and a liner. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. One away.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Ian
Digging in
Kinsler.
once again, Ian Kinsler. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Maldonado leads off second with one gone in the inning. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Lays off 2-2 now. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Count remains 2-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
The 2-2. Softly hit to the left side. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
At center fielder, number 27, Art Trout.
2 men are out now in the Angels' 6th. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with the base open to work with.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Angels strand 1. Striding in once again, Jason Tan. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. In the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out.
Man, as we take another look at this in slow motion, you can see that the first baseman makes a great effort to scoop it out of the dirt. Almost had it, but it squirts out of the pocket, and the man's on board with a throwing error.
Stepping in now, Victor Wolf. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Cue shot here out towards short. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting, center fielder, Santo Salter.
Ready for another shot now, Santo Salter. First offering on its way. Hard ground ball to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole, period, the end.
Standing in now, Yabu, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second here as that breaks it open to a 6-0 lead.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Into the box now, Jay Chen. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-0. High in the air down the right field line. Calhoun back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The left field number 99, Lee Leo.
Digging in and looking for more, Lee Leo. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive, base hit. Salter is on his way home. Safe at the plate, and they're pulling away. They lead by 7.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side. To send him and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Ready once again, Justin Upton. Over 2 for him to this point. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
2-1 pitch is a splitter swung on and missed. 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now Upton with a swing and a drive to deep left field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Justin Upton with the solo home run. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
1-0 the count. And that one right down Main Street. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Henniger. Makes the play, 1 away.
Third baseman number 7.
Ready now for L.A., Zach Cozart. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The windup and the 0-1. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Count remains at 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Cozart is retired, 2 down now. And now for the Angels, Jeffrey Marte. He went down on strikes last time up. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 2.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And with 2 out, that means Cole Calhoun moves from the on-deck circle into the batter's box next.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Cole Calhoun will stand in now, pulled toward right center field. Salter has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. We're through 7 this. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Trout patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting, second base.
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Ken Shea. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
First pitch of the at-bat. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Now the pitch. This is flared right back over the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless. Ready for another chance. Martin Maldonado. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Hit down the third baseline. Chen loves it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, number 2.
In now is Andrelton Simmons.
Andrelton Simmons.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Wolf comes up with it. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 3. Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
He's set. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Angels are gone in order. They're down 7-1. Now batting, Victor Wolf, and maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Maldonado is there, 1 away. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Santo Salter. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. Popped up, Cozart in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Lou Yabu. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way, and a sinker dips too low there into the dirt. In fact,
this is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Up next for Seattle.
In now, James Chen. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hit on the ground to short. And there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 99, Lee.
Next for Seattle, Lee Leo. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to first. Marte is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mariners. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Comes set with the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Mike Trout goes quietly to lead off the bottom of the 9th. Edwin Diaz enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. In there for strike 1. And up and swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
Young.
Ball and a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Angels down to their last strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder. Zach Cozart would be next. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Seattle Mariners get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Mariano Oshiro is credited with the win. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First, for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 9 runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Angels, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. And please drive home safely.